I was just about the worst kind of person you would ever met. I was an IV drug user, an alcoholic. I was homeless. I'd walk the streets day and night. I would rob people. I'd go to the store and take stuff to where I could trade it just to get that next high, that next fix. So that's something I'm proud of. I remember one day my dad holding me down and begging me not to go, not to leave. I'll never forget the look on his face of disappointment and hurt. Jesus had been tugging at me for a while. It wasn't just here and there. Like I knew the scripture. I knew God because I'd already found him once and turned away from him. So I knew what was right and everything. And I went to a homeless shelter and was staying. And that's where I met my now wife. I got kicked out of the homeless shelter for getting drunk. And she moved out in with a friend, and her friend, it didn't work out. So we had got a hotel while we was in between places. And she found out that I had been using. And she told me to get out. So I was sitting outside the hotel. I prayed to God, and I told him, I said, God, I know I need you. And I've told him I'm sorry for everything I've done. And then I prayed and I asked him to give me something that might help me and somebody else. And he gave me a prayer. God, please bless me with your presence. Allow me to be wise in you, not smart in the world. Teach me how to pray without ceasing and how to love without halter. Grant me access to the gifts of your Spirit and give me knowledge and understanding of how to use them. Please give me strength, not in my physical body, but in you, so that I may never again look back. If I am doing anything under the cover of darkness, please bring it to light, so that I can dispose of it. Allow me to encourage others, not by the words I speak, but by the way they see me living my life. God, no more will I listen to Satan's lies about me. I want to walk with my head held high, knowing that the man that I have become is the man that you wanted me to be. So I declare that the chains of bondage that Satan uses to hold me down are broken, and I will never be held down again. From here on out, I'm yours, a child of the one true King. And if I never accomplish anything else, then I have still lived one heck of a success story. And then I met a guy named Homer Bowling. And that's when everything really started coming together for me. He gave us a place to rent. And then we got talking about Jesus. And we started talking back and forth, and we got real close. And he said, you should come check out our church. So I did. I got married, something I thought would never happen. I had 2 little girls that loved me. I got relationships back with my family. And it ain't all peachy keen, like, oh, I just found Jesus, everything's perfect now. It's not the way it works. He's made a way for us to be happy. But at the same time, we're all going to go through struggles. We're all going to have bad days. We're all going to have days where we want to give up, but we push through, not on our strength, but on His. It's surreal to me to see my life before and see it now. God's teaching me now to take notice of all the little things and not take them for granted. That's been what's going on here lately with me. Because if you take that stuff for granted, then it's just gone. And the little thing is what usually means the most.